Hi.
Thank you so much for joining me. How are you?
Oh, my pleasure. I am good, thank you. How about you?
Listen, I'm doing great. I cannot complain, but I am more excited to speak with you. Listen, you are changing the game with children's events and party planning and design, okay? I'm so happy for you. And I want to know what is Anna and Pookie about? What was the mission behind this? I read the story, read your story, and all about it. I think it's brilliant, but I want to hear from you in your own opinion and own voice. Like, what is your business all about?
So, Anna and Pookie Party Supplies is a paper party supply company that I started 4 years ago. I started it after many years of contemplating it. Like everybody, when I went to have celebrations for family members, we looked for party supplies, invitations, things like that that featured people of color. Never could find anything. And that started like 21 years ago when my sister had my nephew, when she had my niece. And then fast forward to 6 years ago when I had my daughter, it was still the same issue. And so I decided, instead of reaching out to retailers or trying to find somebody else to do it, I said, why not me? And so I started the company with 3 collections, and we've grown to 6 collections. We started with girl supplies, and so now we even have boy party supplies. So it has just been a wonderful journey to bring this type of product to the market.
I love that. Now, can you please tell us where the name developed from?
Sure. So the name Anna and Pookie, it is my nickname and my sister's childhood nicknames. She is Anna and I am Pookie. And so when I thought about what to name the company, I went round and round and round and round. And I said, I want to name the company after a time in my life when I felt celebrated. And so that's how I came up with the name. And so, we're a couple of years apart, but whenever you saw one, you saw the other. And so I said that just brings me back to a time when I was celebrated and when I was happy. So I named the company that.
Oh, that is so awesome. Now, I'm curious to know as well, of course, running a business can be challenging, but also rewarding. What has been the most challenging yet rewarding part for you in running your business?
I think the most challenging thing has been brand awareness. Starting a small company, I bootstrapped it. My husband, I, and my mom, who gave me an angel loan. We started the company, no loans, no business loans, nothing like that. So creating awareness for the brand has been the most challenging because we don't have a big marketing budget. But it also has been the most rewarding. I have a background in PR, but I've been out of it for a long time. And so people have been telling me, you should start doing some of your own PR. You shouldn't hire an agency. And so a lot of the momentum and the awareness that I'm seeing here recently is because I kind of just, again, put on my bootstraps and start doing a lot of outreach. And that has been some of the most rewarding when I see people see my brand. And it's like, oh my gosh, I wish I had this when I was a kid. Or thank you because I can't find, party supplies for my little brown boy. So I think when people see it, that is definitely something that has been the most rewarding. So creating the brand awareness and when people actually experience our brand and our products.
I love that. I love that. And I know you mentioned you have a background in PR. You also have a background in marketing too, correct?
Correct.
Yes. That is so awesome. That's so awesome. Now, in your opinion, what makes an event more memorable or very special, in your opinion?
I think the small things. I see a lot of people, and I am even guilty of it. We throw these extravagant birthday parties for our kids. And a lot of times they really don't pay attention to all of that that's going around. It's the small things when they're blowing out their candles or when their friends are around. To me, though, friends and family, those are the things, those little small things are the things for me that make a party, an event more memorable. And also paying attention to your honoree, the types of things that they like. I'm a gift giver. And I don't like to give generic gifts for holidays and for birthdays and things like that. I like to listen all year to hear what people say they like. And then I try to find those things. Or if I hear my husband or my daughter mention something in passing, I try to get those types of things or things that are sentimental. To me, those make memorable events.
Yes, definitely. I feel like we're the same. I'm also like just really into like just going that extra mile, just something really creative and not spending too much, but more so it's about the creativity and just like adding little cute touches to things, something that people can think about in the future and always remember. So I definitely agree with you on there.
Yes.
Yes. And I also want to know, who are some of your inspirations, whether it's family, friends, or anyone in general?
Oh, sure. I counted the other day, I'm a fourth generation entrepreneur. And hesitantly I stepped into entrepreneurship, but I'm so glad I did. But one of my main sources of inspiration, there are two. One is my mom, who owned her own business for almost 30 years, and just watching her navigate and run her business, I admire a great deal. And I honestly don't think I give her enough praise for what she was able to do. And then the second inspiration is my child. I want to leave her with something that is a legacy, something that she sees and experiences that her mom has built, and something that makes her proud of what I'm doing. Yeah, we're in it to make money, but also it is a bigger mission because we want to celebrate children and Black children in particular. You know, there are not a lot of places on the party owl where they're actually celebrated. So, you know, I just want to make sure that I make her happy and I make her proud about what it is we're doing.
Oh, that is so sweet. Oh my gosh.
Thank you.
You're so welcome. Now, I noticed that each of your items that's on your site is very, very unique. Now, do you have a team that helps you come up with like great ideas, or how do you come up with, okay, like what product we're going to feature or have on the site?
So I have followed my gut, to be honest with you. When I started out with the girl things, I kind of looked at the things that my child was interested in. She loved princesses, she loved mermaids, and she loved ballerinas. And so I said, that's pretty easy. We can come up with those. And so I have two graphic designers, illustrators that I work with, and both are moms, very talented. And I kind of think of the themes that I want. And we kind of collaborate and go back and forth. And I do Pinterest boards and show them things that I like about different things, and try to give them as much inspiration as possible. And even sometimes I may try to sketch out some ideas and things that I have, but I kind of have it in my mind, what I want to see. And so, like I said, we kind of collaborate on it, and they give me back, you know, ideas and thoughts and, you know, just sketches of things that they're thinking. I say, yeah, I like this and this one. No, I don't like this. And we just collaborate a lot. And then we come up with the final product. So I don't say it's a team because it's, you know, two, but I guess it is a team, and they're very dedicated and they're very talented. And thank you for the compliment, because that is one of the things I wanted to make sure that they were unique. If you've also noticed that the small plates, the large plates, the napkins, and the cups don't all match, because I want to give people variety and options. So say you don't like the plate, the ballerina plate with the full girl on it, but you like the ballerina shoes on the small plate and the napkin, you can still use it, and vice versa. So I just didn't want it to be matchy-matchy, because I don't like matchy-matchy things like that. So I try to do a lot of variety in that way. So it's something for everybody.
I like that. Now, when it comes to social media, do you feel like that has helped your business? I feel like social media is everywhere. Like, honestly, we can't escape social media right now. It's like everywhere. Do you feel like it has helped your business? And if so, how? And I know that's how you and I met, and I'm so glad we met. So I'm just curious to know, do you feel like social media has helped, like, you know, your company in general? Or, and if so, like, then how?
I think it has helped, because I think it's made it easier to connect with people. And I think people are more accessible than they were before. And I think in turn, it has made people more open to strangers reaching out to them and saying, hey, I have this product. What do you think? You know, do you want to partner with me? Will you give me an interview? And I think people are more open to social media. I think it has helped because it was a free way for me to create some buzz and some awareness about my company. But I will tell you, it was frightening to me initially, because, you know, when I was doing PR, we used to stand at a fax and actually fax out press releases. So that might tell you how old I am. But so it's a little different, but I definitely think it has helped because it's helped me make connections that I wouldn't have made otherwise. So yeah, absolutely. There is a huge value in social media, definitely.
Yes, absolutely. Absolutely. Now, I also want to ask you too. So, what are your ultimate goals for your company? And again, I think it's just so brilliant. I personally have not heard of a company just like the mission like yours. And I think it's so, so needed and just so awesome. Like I said, very, very brilliant. So, what's your mission and your ultimate goals for it?
So my ultimate goal is I, at some point, do want to enter into the multimedia. I do see a cartoon series that features
Wow.
some of um, our themes. I definitely see myself and the brand in big retail, even though sometimes I kind of vacillate back and forth, but I do definitely think there is a place for my products there. So I want to build it into a multi-million dollar, multimedia company. And so that has been some of my goal. I want to get into apparel and homeware and things like that. So for me, the sky's the limit. Getting over the hurdle of starting the business and having the confidence to do it was a big hurdle for me. But now once I'm over that, I think the sky's the limit on what we can do and what we can accomplish.
I like that. And as you're mentioning, like, like apparel and like, just different ideas you have, I can actually vision that and I can see that. I
Yeah.
can see that. I like that. Even with the cartoon and television. Wow.
This hasn't come out yet. This is something actually I had made for my daughter. But yeah, things like that. Yeah, things like that I see.
You are so creative. Wow. And you have so much knowledge to share. I'm also curious to know, last but not least, what advice can you give to someone who wants to follow in your footsteps?
I would say there are a couple of things. Be resourceful. Definitely do a lot of research. I spent a lot of late nights because I am an entrepreneur, but I'm also still a mom, a wife. I have a full-time other job that I work. So you just have to be resourceful. And I tell people this, Google is your friend. I had no background in stationery, party products. I didn't have any ends with any printers or anything. I just kind of got in there and jumped into it.
Wow.
And I would also say, trust your gut. If you think that it is a good idea, go for it. Don't let people talk you out of it. And more importantly, don't talk yourself out of it. If it's something that you're passionate about, something that you believe in, go for it. And if you think the market is oversaturated, that is not the truth because nobody has your secret sauce. And yeah, and you just have to go for it and just believe in yourself. Don't let people and don't let yourself talk you out of following your destiny.
Listen, I love how you said nobody has your secret sauce. That is so true. Like I always believe in is following your dreams and just going after that idea you have. It's like you have to try. You have to at least try. So I really admire your brand and thank you so much for talking with me and joining me and just telling me all about your story. I'm so glad we got to connect. Again, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Thank you so much.
And
if anybody wants to see the brand, we are at www.annapookie.com. ANNAPOOKIE.com.
Make sure you guys check them out. Thank you.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate it.
You're so welcome. Bye.
Bye-bye. Take care.
You too.